That afternoon felt strangely hollow. Not loud, not dramatic, just empty in a way that made every small sound stand out. The refrigerator's low buzz, a bird calling somewhere outside. I sat alone in the living room, flipping pages of a magazine without absorbing a single word. Ryan was out of town again. Another work trip. That part didn't shake me anymore. It had become normal. What bothered me was how heavy the silence felt. This time, I checked my phone almost unconsciously, hoping for a notification, a message, anything. The screen stayed blank. That's when it hit me how predictable my life had become. What once felt stable now felt confining. I cared about Ryan, or at least I thought I did. But somewhere along the way, affection had blurred into habit, and habit into emotional distance. The change was so gradual, I hadn't noticed it happening. Then a sharp sound broke the quiet, a car door closing outside. I looked through the window and saw Lucas walking toward the house. An old family friend, someone Ryan trusted without question, confident, relaxed. The kind of person who seemed comfortable wherever he stood. I opened the door, genuinely surprised. "Lucas, what are you doing here?" Ryan asked me to grab some documents he forgot. He said easily, that familiar charm already filling the doorway. "Hope I'm not bothering you." "Not at all. Come in." The moment he stepped inside, the atmosphere shifted. Not dramatically, just enough to be noticeable. He set his bag down and glanced around. "Still looks great," he sighed. "You always had an eye for this kind of thing." I brushed it off with a laugh. "Flattery won't help you find paperwork." "What are we looking for?" While he searched the office, I caught myself making comparisons. I didn't want to acknowledge. Lucas had an energy Ryan hadn't carried in years. Spontaneous, present, alive. I immediately felt foolish for thinking it. He came back holding the documents, sleeves rolled up, a tattoo visible along his forearm. He noticed my glance and smiled. "Curious, it's interesting," I replied, slightly embarrassed. We sat and talked longer than necessary. His stories were animated, full of warmth and humor. Without realizing it, I felt lighter, more engaged than I had in a long time. For a few minutes, everything else faded away. At one point, he leaned back, holding my gaze just a moment longer than normal. When he reached for his glass, our hands touched. The contact was brief, but it sent a jolt through me. I pulled away quickly, laughing too. "Fast. You okay?" he asked, his tone casual, but his eyes weren't. "Yeah, just warm in here," I said. Standing up, I moved into the kitchen, hoping distance would calm the tension. It didn't. I could feel him watching me. When I turned around, he was leaning against the doorway. "You seem different today," he said quietly. "Different how? I don't know," he replied after a pause. More awake. The honesty in his voice unsettled me. "Lucas, you should." Proba.